Hello everybody and welcome back to our kitchen. Today I'll prepare some bread for you in its most simple version using only flour, water and yeast. Let's see what we need to prepare about 1 kilo of it. 1 kilo of bread wet flour type 0, 600 grams of water, 10 grams of sugar, 20 grams of salt, 25 grams of fresh brewer's yeast. Before starting our preparation, I must say there are two different ways to cook a bread dough, the direct and the indirect methods. For the direct method, you have to melt the yeast in tepid water, to add other ingredients, to knead, and to let it rise. In opposite, for the indirect method, you have to prepare first dough, the biga or the polish, to which you will add another ingredients after a first rising. The biga is a quite firm mixture that you prepare with a little amount of yeast and part of the water and flour included in the recipe. It needs a quite long rising from 12 to 24 hours. In opposite, the polish is a semi-liquid mixture that you prepare with all the yeast included in the recipe and an equal quantity of water and flour. The indirect method, the one that includes the biga and the polish, allow us to obtain a more rustic, fragrant, long-lasting bread with a sourer flavor. At this point, we can start preparing the dough with the indirect method or using the polish. The first thing to do is put in 250 grams of flour in a glass bowl. To add the sugar, the crumbled yeast, and 250 grams of water. Then we start to stir. Remember, the water should be hot, about 30-35 degrees, so that the yeast can act before and better. Once we get a smooth dough of this consistency, we cover with a film and we put it to ferment in a warm place between 25-30 degrees for about 15 minutes. The polish is ready now, so we eliminate the film and we start adding the other ingredients. The water, that should be always tepid. And then we start adding the flour. We stir a bit and start to mix the other. We can add almost all of it, keeping only a part to adjust the dough consistency. Then the salt. Once we have mixed well the flour, we pour the dough over a pastry board. Let's start kneading the dough. If necessary, we sprinkle with some more flour and knead again. We work energetically the dough for about 10 minutes until it gets smooth and compact. Once it becomes smooth and it doesn't stick on our hands anymore, we form a roll and we incise it with a knife, forming a cross to let the dough rise more easily. So we put it into a basin again, the one we used before it cooked. After having sprinkled it with some flour, we cover again with a film and we put it to rise in a warm place of 25-30 degrees for about an hour. It should double its volume. The dough is ready now, so we start shaping it. We pour it over a pastry board. We sprinkle slightly with flour, then we split it into 3 parts. Giving it the form of a loaf. must try not to break the rising. Let's do some incisions with a serrated knife and sprinkle slightly with flour, maybe helping us with a little sieve. Let them rising for about 20 minutes. After that, put them in oven at 220 Celsius degrees for about 10-15 minutes. Then lower the temperature to 180 and keep on cooking for about 25-30 minutes. Obviously, the result depends on the size of the bread and the type of oven we use. Once we take it off the oven, we put it on a grill and we let it cool off. On our website, you can find more news, advices, and curiosities about it. Bye from Sonia, thank you for paying attention and see you for the next recipe.